welcome to my valley. Today I'm going to be touring you guys around Dazzle Beach. We have fully decorated this and it was so much fun. A lot of it was done on stream. Let's get started. I'm standing here at the base of the staircase coming down from the peaceful meadow, and this whole little section of the beach is kind of Moana's domain. So I have placed her little fishing boat right when you enter the beach, and I have set this up with a little seat, which is kind of cute. I caught Olaf sitting here the other day. It was just so funny to see him enjoying his time in summer, his favorite thing. Next to it, I have placed this storage chest, and in here I have been storing a bunch of fish. So I have that. So all the fish I collect while I'm fishing on the beach or from Moana's boat, I just tuck away in that little cooler there, and it's kind of nice. It kind of just adds to the beach vibe here of having a little drink cooler there next to the chair under the umbrella. I have Pua here as well as Hey Hey. They are both currently docked at this little companion house here. Where is Hey Hey? Getting into trouble over here as usual, huh? Be on your best behavior. You're on YouTube. Over here we have Moana's house. I just really can't imagine Moana's house being anywhere else. So it's been here pretty much since the beginning of the game. I feel like she belongs on the beach. To the left, I wanted to have some kind of like little boating class or something that Moana could be teaching. So we have a canoe club and a few boats in the water. Now, behind Moana's house, this is actually where I have placed Goofy's stall, and I also customized this with the Moana stall skin, so that matches her house just perfectly. Behind her house for so long, I had tucked away her fishing boat, but I feel like this is a really nice switch up for me. To the left here, I have some of my ancient machines. So I currently have a ancient vacuum so I can clean up the beach. And then in this one, I have it set up to be my ancient cooker for making these here and there fish entrees, which I need to catch some more, but these are really valuable and good to resell to Goofy. Let's continue this way. By the way, I do have this Boardwalk Path, and I tend to get questions about this. This is craftable if you have the Rift in Time DLC. That's gonna be the only way you're gonna be able to get it. So I collected a lot of tropical wood to be able to make this boardwalk, but I also really like this path too. These little stepping stones were from the Oasis Retreat Star Path, and they work really well on the beach too. Speaking of things that came alongside Aladdin and Jasmine's update, I kind of have a little stall for them here. So we have Aladdin's stall with all the gems, and then next to that, I again put a little beach chair, an umbrella, and the storage chest. And then the storage chest here is where I tuck away a bunch of gems. So as I'm mining around the valley, I'll just kind of pop them in here on the go. And then also if I want to buy any gems from Aladdin's stall, which to be honest, I don't really do, except for maybe the onyx occasionally, I'll just pop that right in the chest too. Across from Aladdin's stall, I have this little kind of bungalow hideout, and I wanted to just keep it really simple. So I have a little board game item, which I think is so cute. So I wanted to display that here. And then I also used this sandcastle item from Jasmine's Quest over here too, just to kind of tie in some more Aladdin stuff. I have a bigger Aladdin build in the Glittering Dunes on Eternity Isle, but unfortunately you can't move Aladdin's stall there. So I ended up placing it on the beach, and oh my gosh, are these two gonna play? Fairy Godmother would be the best villager to be playing some board games with on like a cozy rainy day inside. I would love to go to her cottage and play some games, have some tea. Sounds delightful. Let's continue on over the bridge to the rest of Dazzle Beach, and this is where a bulk of the decorating has been done. This area is all kind of set up in dedication to Lilo and Stitch. I'm hoping one day we see Lilo added to the valley. So I wanted to add a touch of Hawaii over here. So I used this little lost and found item. I just feel like it looks like a really cute little beach shack. And then I also have some bikes lined up, so maybe you can rent a bike to ride around on the boardwalk. In this area, I wanted it to be kind of like a little cafe. So I used the house from Stitch's bundle on the beach, which is perfect over here. And I wanted to add some additional seating kind of in the yard. So I added in all of this kind of tiki furniture, as well as the little coconut beverages on each of the tables. And then I also scattered around my coffee bean bushes, so they are all within the cafe area. I feel like Stitch needs to be close to coffee. It's his favorite thing. And speaking of that, we have Stitch's house over here. And then next to it, I made a little bit of a lounge with Lilo and Stitch in mind. So on the table here, we have the little coconut cake and coffee that Stitch is always hollering about in the valley. Cute little loungers, one for Lilo, one for Stitch, and hopefully we'll see Lilo come to the valley soon. We have the little bottle on the ground, kind of like a little sunscreen bottle, and of course a little camera there to take some photos. So here again, we have Stitch's house. I love Stitch's house on the beach. I would not imagine it anywhere else. He's been living here for quite some time alongside Moana. I just feel like they belong on the beach. Next to Stitch's house, I have this little trash can from a previous Star Path, which was really cute. And then I have this Lukey's Shave Ice cart with a bunch of some beach items in here. So I'll actually drop my sand in there since we're here, and that just makes it really handy. I really like these little bikes, and having them all over the beach is kind of perfect. Now, before we go on to the rest of the beach, let me go hop on over to Skull Rock and show you around here. Not too much has changed since the last time I've probably showed you guys my Dazzle Beach, but I did mix up just a little bit of the arrangement of items since now we are able to put items on a diagonal. So I have, you know, just pretty much like a pirate theme going on here. I'm anxiously awaiting the arrival of Peter Pan and getting to see what exactly is going on in Skull Rock. Soon we will have that update, but until then, I have this set up as a little pirate area. Might change this eventually to be set up for Peter Pan as a little nod to Peter Pan and Captain Hook. I have the green croc walking around, as well as this pirate parrot, which was from a Star Path quite some time ago. So this is my little decorations around Skull Rock. I also placed my well here, and I've customized it to this like desert oasis well skin, which I think is really lovely on the beach. So that's pretty much all of Skull Rock, and I will show you guys this, which is my favorite part of the beach. I did this all on stream. So this is my mini golf course on the beach boardwalk here, which was so much fun to build. So I actually have like a little like check-in stand here where you can grab your putter, grab your little mini golf balls. We used eggs and pearls to kind of give that illusion because sadly we don't have any golf balls or really much golf stuff in general. So we have this kind of like little hut where you can grab your tickets and start mini golfing. And then I created 5 little putting greens. So I used Touch of Magic to customize a rug and basically just made it green and textured to kind of look like grass. And then I used a black circle to make it look like a hole and added a pinwheel there just for fun. We have little obstacles on a few of the holes. I added in these signposts to kind of like dictate where each hole is. We have kind of a pirate theme going on in the mini golf course. So I have this little pirate chest in the middle with a little tile fountain underneath it to give that illusion of the water coming out of it. I just thought it was fun. Like, you can really use any kind of decor to do a mini golf course, and it's so fun. And making the Touch of Magic rugs was not hard at all. Definitely check out the stream where I did that if you want to see a further look at how all of this was created, because I did show it start to finish. Of course, I wanted to add some waterfalls in the windmill to really add to the mini golf effect. And over here, I actually also included this pixie mill house, and that just really reminded me of something you might see on a mini golf course. So you can walk through all of this. I was kind of trying to be strategic as to what kind of decor I put around the mini golf holes, because I still might need to get to the mining node over here, and also there is a cave back here. So everything is still accessible. It's cluttered a little bit, but it is accessible. Not the rain coming in. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for the rain to stop before we continue. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like 30 minutes later since the last clip. It's still pouring rain. It's not even just like raining. It's full on thunderstorming. There's a hurricane on my beach. Send help. Do me a favor and drop a like on the video for the pure fact that I just had to sit here in the rain waiting. Okay, the rain is finally gone. Merida is getting no personal space. All of my villagers are here. What is going on? Vanessa with Merida's hair on the face. Stop. And Oswald is under there as well. I can see his little hand popping out. What is going on? I'm gonna walk away. I'm just gonna walk away. But actually, I did kind of want to show you guys this. I ended up just putting a bunch of little sun loungers out here. So we have little towels with the parasol. Let's hop back onto the boardwalk and get away from my wild villagers. Over here I have the beach house, which is so cool. I love this house because you can put it on the water. It's perfect on the beach. So I have that, and next to it, I wanted to add like a little surfboard rental. We have a bunch of surfboards on display. Again, I was just obsessed with doing this little umbrella move with the beach chair. I think it's so cute. Another little storage here off to the side. And then under the tent, I added in a crafting station as well as a home chest here. So functional little surf shop on the beach here. Great little place for me to craft and store some items. No boardwalk is complete without some kind of candy shop. So I have the confectionery shop on the corner here. There are so many palm trees. I have it nestled up right on the end of the boardwalk. I just thought this would be a perfect addition to the beach. And in front of it, I added a bunch of this Pixar furniture, which matches the shop perfectly and also just adds some additional seating. And similarly to how I added all of the coffee bean bushes mixed in that cafe area over by Stitch's house, I did kind of the same thing with the palm trees with the coconuts. So I mixed those in all between the little seating tables here. Finally, I guess the only other thing to show you or mention is really just that I put my friendship pillar over here in the corner. I don't know. That one's not my favorite. It doesn't really match the beach aesthetic. So I just kind of popped it over in the corner there. Before I go, I just wanted to show you guys the overhead of how everything is laid out and arranged. So hopefully this will give you some inspiration as to how you can set up a path on Dazzle Beach. I really tried something different actually and just made the boardwalk path all windy, where before I just had it really straight. But we just had so much fun building this mini golf course that I kind of just wanted to keep extending it. And honestly, we probably could have made the whole beach into a mini golf course. And I still might do like a whole floating island mini golf course because it's just so fun. And there's so many different unique items you can include in a build like that. So let me know what you guys think about that. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite part of Dazzle Beach was, and I will see you guys in the next one.